Hey folks, it's time for the round 17 recap. Footy over 5 days, you can certainly count me in. It started on Thursday night when Port Adelaide took on the Melbourne Demons. Port Adelaide losing 55-86. Now for the D's, great win by them. They go to the top of the ladder. And I just wanted to mention Christian Petrarca. What a performance. 3 goals, 1 behind. 33 disposals, 7 clearances, 6 inside 50s, and 788 metres gained. Phenomenal from him. He's having a ripper season, and the D's are looking good on top of the ladder. On Friday night, we had the Bombers up against the Crows. The Bombers winning 84-21. Now, it started off a bit sluggish, and then the Bombers went all out, and a good win by them. On Saturday, we had the Hawks up against Fremantle. The Hawks losing in Tasmania 46-108. Then we had the Blues up against the Cats. The Blues losing 44-70. The Lions up against the Saints. This one surprised me, folks. The Lions losing 63-95. The Saints get a great win. And, after beating Richmond in round 16, getting back-to-back wins, they're starting to get on a roll leading up to finals as that top 8 is really tight. On Sunday, we had the Giants up against the Suns. What a close game of footy. The Giants losing 64-65. A 1-point ball game. The Suns get the upset. Well done to them. The Dogs up against the Swans was the next on schedule. The Dogs losing 60-79. Well done to the Swans. Dominant win in round 16 up against the Eagles. And, a nice win up against the Doggies. They're looking really good leading up to finals. Then we had the Tigers up against the Pies. And I know a lot of people especially my footy comp, tipping-wise, tipped the Tigers. The Tigers lost 71-87. I tipped the Pies on that one because I just felt like, they were the underdog going into that game, maybe. A lot of people thought, well, the Tigers have lost a couple, they're going to respond. But the Pies, their ball movement in that last quarter was brilliant. A strong last quarter again. The Tigers have a lot of issues. I said it in my last recap. Another team that has a lot of issues is the Eagles, who played on Monday night up against the Roos. And the Eagles losing 60-70 on their home turf at Optus Stadium in wet, horrendous conditions. Well done by the Roos. If you saw my video earlier in the week on my socials, it was a great win by them. Their ball movement, their pressure, the hunger for the ball, getting the ball forward, just smashing it forward, getting a goal, creating opportunities. It was brilliant. And, you just feel, folks, that it's early days, but you can just feel like a rebuild maybe for North Melbourne happening. Mainly their pressure, their effort. It's the shin bone of spirit, and it's back, and it's great to see. Folks, you know what time it is. It's time for Isaac's GMP of the round. My goal of the round goes to Tom McDonald from the Demons. He had a set shot from 50 metres out. It was smothered by Houston. Bailey Fritsch was there. Got the handball off to Tom McDonald, who kept running. Now, McDonald, smart play by him. He went to the boundary line. He kept it in with one hand. And then he snapped it around the body. An absolute curler from Tom McDonald. Just to get that snap on the ball. And to redeem yourself after the smother. That quick hustle in the forward 50. Was brilliant by him, and a great win by the D's. Staying on that match there, because my mark of the round goes to a Port Adelaide player. It's Mitch Georgiades. Huge fly on big Maxi Gawn. Just soaring through the sky, and he took that nice grab. Well done from Mitch Georgiades. He's been good this season. I feel like he's just going to keep bubbling over, and when you get marks like that, it's just great to see. My player of the round. Now, I was, it was hard to pick the GMP of the round for this round. The goals were hard because there was a few ripper ones. Like I said, Tom McDonald got it. There was a Marty. There was Toby Green was an absolute miracle. The marks was hard as well. Mitch Georgiades. There was also Gary Rowan, Taron Thomas. But my player of the round... Now, it was tough to pick, but it goes to a rude boy. It goes to Jaden Stevenson. 1 goal, 38 disposals, 3 clearances, 4 tackles, 10 marks, 2 of those 10 contested. 4 inside 50s and 547 metres gained. Just to have a performance like that in those wet, dreadful conditions, to have the grip on the ball, to get 38 disposals and a goal, in that wet, bucketing rain, that's brilliant. Well done to Stevenson. His leadership on the field, that's another thing. For that win that the Roos had, it was the leadership from players like Stevenson, Zeeble, Cunnington. It was brilliant to see. And Big Goldie, who broke a record for most hit-outs. Magnificent achievement by Goldie. Congratulations. But Jaden Stevenson, you're my player of the round, and you well deserve it, buddy. Guys, we've got an injury update, and it's coming up next. Getting into the injuries now. Now, we'll start off with Port Adelaide. They had Zach Butters. He has a knee injury, sprained medial ligament, and his period on the sidelines is to be confirmed. The Bombers had Dyson Heppel out due to a thumb injury. He'll undergo a fitness test. Kyle Langford's period on the sideline is to be confirmed due to a hamstring injury. And Zach Reid, unfortunately, it's season over for him after he suffered a stress fracture in his back. For the Crows, Tom Doedee will miss a week of footy due to concussion. And Luke Brown, it's confirmed it's season over for him after, suffering that Achilles injury. Now, he's decided to undergo surgery on that, so all the best to Luke. Wishing him a speedy recovery. For the Hawks, they had Blake Hardwick out due to a hamstring injury. He'll undergo a fitness test. And it's sad news for the Hawks. Chunkus Jive, or as most of us know him as CJ, he's done his PCL and he'll be out for the rest of the season. It's a shame for CJ, but hopefully he'll be back ready to go in a year's time, and wishing him a very speedy recovery. Jack Scrimshaw has got concussion. His period on the sideline is to be confirmed, but the club have said that he'll miss round 18, that's for sure. For Fremantle, Brett Bewley, small crack to his ribs. He'll miss 3 weeks of footy. Nathan O'Driscoll, he's got a calf injury. He'll undergo a fitness test. Now, he's a chance to play in the WAFL this week, but the club will have to confirm that. For the Blues, they had Levi Casbolt out due to a knee injury, 2 to 3 weeks on the sidelines for Levi. Liam Jones had a back injury. He was also an out, and he'll undergo a fitness test. For the Cats, Gary Rowan has a corked leg. He'll undergo a fitness test. And Cameron Tahini has another hamstring injury. He picked that one up in the VFL, and his period on the sidelines is to be confirmed. For the Lions, they had Jared Berry out due to a calf injury. He'll undergo a fitness test. Eric Hipwood, unfortunately, it's such sad news for the Lions. He's a brilliant forward and he's done his ACL. He'll miss the rest of the season. Leading up to finals, that is a shocker for the Lions, and really sad news. It's sad to hear it, but stuff happens, and Hipwood, hopefully you're all ready to go for next season. Rest up. Connor Belendon has a minor hamstring strain, so he'll undergo a fitness test. He picked that up in the VFL. Marcus Adams has a foot injury. His period on the sidelines is to be confirmed. Now moving off to the Saints. They had a couple outs for their game up against the Lions. They had Jack Higgins with a back injury. He'll miss a couple weeks. And same injury, back injury with Mason Wood, but his period on the sidelines is indefinite. It's been ruled indefinite from the club, so hopefully it's nothing too serious, and he, has a speedy recovery. For the Giants, Lockie Whitfield will miss a week or two of footy due to concussion. Tom Hutchinson has a hamstring strain. He picked that up in the VFL, and his period on the sidelines is to be confirmed. For the Suns, Hugh Greenwood has a knee injury. Now, it's a collateral medial ligament injury to his knee, not an ACL, but still that means season over for Hugh Greenwood. For the Pies, Will Kelly has a quad strain. He'll miss 2 to 3 weeks. Liam McMahon has had concussion symptoms, so he'll still miss a week of footy, and they're taking a very cautious approach with Liam, so hopefully he's okay. For the Tigers, they had Callum Coleman-Jones out due to a calf injury. He'll undergo a fitness test. And for the Eagles, the last one on the list, they had Alex Witherden out due to a groin injury, and his period on the sidelines is to be confirmed by the club. So you look at all those injuries, there's a few big names in there and a lot that have been ruled out for the rest of the season. It's sad, wishing all those players a speedy recovery, and I'm sure they'll be back bigger, better and stronger for season 2022. Folks, round 18 is right around the corner. It starts on Thursday night at 8:10 p.m. at Optus Stadium. It's the Dockers, they take on the Cats. It's going to be a great game of footy. I think the Cats can win even though it's away from home. Now, there's still the ongoing pandemic. Now, Victoria's copped a few cases and so has Sydney have copped a lot. So our fixture may be changed and rearranged and rescheduled, and I'm sure the AFL will sort it out to keep our season alive. Hopefully, it stays alive. Folks, round 18 is going to be a ripper round of footy. Hope you enjoy it. Gotta love footy. Right, guys, if you like that recap and you want to see more of my content, remember to hit that thumbs up, like, comment, and hit that red button down there that says subscribe. Much appreciated. For more content, follow me on my Facebook page and also my Instagram page.